All right, we are here in Kaneohe on Tiny TV, my hometown. So we're at Kaneohe Elementary for our Thank You Very Much Award. Oh look, there I am. I'm the mascot, the Tiny Hune. And as always, it's a surprise. So we got the auntie that a fourth grader wrote a letter for. They're hiding, so they're there, so we don't blow the surprise. Scott Williams is the president of Lex Brody's and general manager, and he's about to talk to the class. And the teacher who assigned the Thank You Very Much Award contest to the kids is announcing Scott. By the way, Teach, what's your name?
Mrs. Martin.
Congratulations for introducing the contest to the class.
Thank you.
Yeah, and this is for all the schools, and Scott's gonna do a special presentation. You kids are gonna be on TV, is that cool? Is it true your nickname is the Menuhune? Yes! Okay, well, I'm your Tiny Hune. That's my name. You're going to be on Tiny TV. How's it, Ra? All right, cool. Okay, so this is the president and general manager of Lex Brody's. You guys get your tires and your car fixed up all the time? Okay, so you know where you're going to tell your parents to go now, right? Lex Brody's. Nice hand for Scott. Oh, we got a question here. Yes, sir. That's okay. You remind me of myself back in school. I always forgot. A nice hand for Scott Williams.
You know, the power of just appreciation, it's such a simple thing, but the power and the relationship building power that it has is enormous. You know, when you tell your teacher thank you, your parents thank you, anyone that does anything for you, you know, your cafeteria people, when you say thank you, that motivates them to do even more for you. It makes them even more happy to do things for you. So it's such a simple thing, saying thank you, but the power of it is enormous. So what we do is we ask school children, grades 4 to 12, to write a thank you letter, and then we make a big deal out of it, and that's what you're going to see we're going to do today. The person that won is going to get 15 races at Podium Raceway in Kapolei, which is a pretty awesome gift. They're going to get to read their letter live on the air in the Perry and Price show this Saturday, which has over 100,000 people listening to it. And they get to have that brunch with their family. Of course, they're going to be on Tiny TV. The person they wrote to gets a 2-night stay at Princess Kailani in Waikiki. And then your class, if you guys can take advantage of it, actually gets a trip for 40 to Coconut Island in Kaneohe Bay. Roberts Hawaii sponsors the buses, and then our foundation helps take care of the trip. So that's really convenient for you guys. That's a great oceanography, ocean conservation. It's a really special program. But all this simply comes from somebody taking the time to say thank you. So we're going to ask this young person to come up. They don't know that they've won, and their family is waiting outside the door. So will Azure Kaina please come up? Azure?
Auntie hasn't heard this yet, huh? Auntie, come close. There you go. I can read that for her.
Dear Auntie Dee, you aren't just an auntie to me, you are the grandma I had never had in my life. If I didn't have you, I wouldn't have a grandma in my childhood, but since I do, you fill that empty space. In addition, if I am sick and I need someone to pick me up from school, you always offer to pick me up so that my mom doesn't have to miss going to work. Another reason I thank you is because if I had no one to support me in my school events, you would always come to support. If you had free time, instead of doing what you want to do, you spend that time coming to support me and my school. You don't just come to school events, you also come to my soccer games. By supporting me, you would always cheer me on, even at my practices. Finally, you help me out with my homework. If I get stuck on a problem, I would ask you for help, and you would help me no matter how hard the problem is. We would always end up figuring out the problem because of your hard work and effort. I would describe you as a lifesaver, hard worker, and the most important thing about you, loving. I love you very much and would like to thank you for everything you have done for me and my family. Love, Azure.
Wow, Auntie, so first time hearing that, what's going through your heart and your mind?
I'm so shocked. I'm excited. And I'm very proud of her. I think, you know, you as a parent, you raise your children, you're a first teacher. And then the second time you become a grandparent, you spoil them. But now I have a third chance. I get to spoil and teach too. I'm so grateful to have her in my life and blessed.
Oh, congratulations. You deserve that. Now, part of our contest too, Scott, is our winners, the writer, they get to pick a nonprofit.
That's correct. You know, it's an exercise in appreciation, but we also ask our children to think of a nonprofit organization they'd like to help as well. So it's an exercise that teachers and family can do together to try to recognize the needs of others and see how we can give back and support others in our community. And she picked the organization Hugs, which is a very special organization.
Now, where's the mom? Okay, now, you must feel extra proud to have your daughter write a letter like that.
Very, very proud. I'm proud that I was able to install some good good things in her and knowing how to be thankful for everything around her and everyone around her.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much.
Give yourselves a hand. All right, our winner once again on our Thank You Very Much award. And Auntie, your name?
Didi Duarte.
Didi, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Oh, she knows the words too. All right, one more hand, guys, for Lex Brody's Thank You Very Much award. Kaneohe Elementary.